Hello, my beauties. Hope you can hear me and see me okay. In fact, I'm going to really quickly check over on YouTube. So you're going to briefly hear. There you go. Yeah, it's fine on YouTube. So I don't know. I got motivated. I saw two ladies on YouTube that I follow, and one is doing Vlogmas, and one, her name is Glow Antonimo, I think. Check her out. Wait a minute. Which side? Yeah, my hair is a little, I'm wearing a hat outside when I'm walking and sort of in the mist, and then it like messes up my hair. Um, Glow Antonimo, she started in August doing a video every day, and I just feel like I will try it for December for a variety of reasons. So a lot of folks are not going to be live because I just started this. I'm not going to call it Vlogmas, though that is, for those of you who don't know, especially years ago, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, YouTubers would like do every day, do a video. So what I'm going to share with you today, first, welcome to my channel. My name's Viv. I'm a coach. I'm a meditation teacher and holistic stress coach, sort of encompasses it. So welcome to my channel. Today, what I wanted to talk about is it's currently named Intuition and Restarting in a New Place Over 50. That title may change, but we're going to talk about intuition, and I'm going to actually do an unboxing as well. So first, I want to say, because I haven't really said that clearly for the regulars on the channel, so I am officially retired. And I realize that I think I'm still in shock myself. I am officially retired. Okay. Now, what does that really mean? Since I have not worked a 9 to 5 for maybe over a decade, and even when I was working, the last like job that was not self-employment, I was a professor, so that's not a 9 to 5. Um, it's a great job because you get summers off, you get the holidays, you really get the holidays because the kids go, they go home or whatever. But I'm officially retired. I began taking my retirement, and I think that, like I said, I'm still adjusting to that because it literally just started about a month or two ago that I officially retired. Mm. So yay me. Okay, let me see who's here. Hey Mel, you are around. Hey, this is a good time for you then. What time is it in? It is 6 o'clock here, so it's about 12 there. It's around lunchtime. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do a um daily or every other day through the month of December, and then I'm gonna take it easy, if I don't. So I am retired. I am What did I write down? I'm slow traveling. I am slow traveling, which for those of you who know, I was slow traveling earlier this year. I am offering to teach you in a single session how to slow travel on a budget like I'm doing, whether you indeed have a place in the US or Canada or the UK, or if you've given up your place. So I've given up like having, I basically have, how do I explain this to the public? Because I know what I'm doing, but I'm trying to think of how to say this to the general public. You can slow travel if you want a break or sabbatical from some of the stuff that's going on in the US. You're retired, you maybe want to move abroad to a lower cost of living, which is what I'm also one of my main motivations. So lower cost of living place. Slow travel is a way to travel more cheaply. It's better for the environment, but also it can help you find a lower cost of living place. So if you're interested in that, reach out to me and I'll put that in the chat eventually. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's 106. Great. So I want to talk about a little bit about intuition. I started to yesterday, and if you haven't watched that, well, there's two things. Someone asked me midway, guys, someone said, well, what's the difference between Wiccan, which I don't know why they brought that up. It's so interesting to me what's on people's minds. Like, I hope I hadn't said anything that to me would link with Wiccan, but they asked, what is the difference between Wiccan religion and shamanism? And I had mentioned shamanism. This is where it gets really interesting and spiritual. And I explained shamanism because that I really feel I could speak on. And then in yesterday's video, I said I'd ordered 2 decks. Do you remember? Mel probably remembers. I said I ordered 2 decks because as an intuitive, I did not bring all the decks with me in my luggage. That would have taken all my luggage and they're heavy. So I said I ordered 2 decks. They came right away, Amazon UK. This is one of them, and I'm going to do an unboxing of this. Okay, so I'm going to probably put this in the title, the Crystal Medicine Oracle. When I get a new deck, I always shuffle, kind of try to break it in, get my energy in there, and then I pull a card. And this, you'll see the story come together. This is the card that I got. It says healer, and see what it says here. It says shaman. It's the shaman card. So just yesterday, I'm talking about shamanism. I don't call myself a shaman, but I call myself a mystic, and I use shamanistic methods at times. And then get the new deck. I'm so happy to get it so quickly, literally like 2 days, the 2-day delivery. I think I ordered it Saturday. And this is the card it picks for me, healer, and says you are a shaman. And shamanka, they're saying, is the feminine. I have never heard that. It's like in English, how we say lawyer, whether you're male or female, we don't say lawyeress. Right. So they're saying shaman and shamanka is the feminine. I have never heard that. Then she gives a stone, numite, which again, I've also never heard of that. It looks like a blue stone, but I just had to show you that. Isn't that amazing that yesterday I was talking about how spirit is always speaking, and the first card I pull is like, you're a healer and you're healing yourself, and you can heal yourself and you can help others heal, and you are a shaman. So I had to show you that because I just thought that was pretty wild. So, spiritual beings, I'm so glad you're here. We are spiritual beings having a human experience, right? So let's unbox this Crystal Medicine Oracle. So I took the plastic off because, yeah, I'm like, do I have to show ripping the plastic off? So it comes with a guidebook. And so for intuition, these are just tools, okay? It's not, there's not magic in the tool or the particular thing. It's about, it's literally like a method, like throwing stones or using shells or beads. It's just you sort of assign meaning, and then through your intuition, through your, especially your feminine intuition, everybody has intuition. I was saying yesterday, men like to call it their instinct or their feeling, their, I think more instinct or their gut feeling. So I want to just show you the cards. This is the back of them. And I'll put the link below if anybody's interested in this one. It's not one that I've heard like tons about, but it appealed to me because of the, as it says, shamanism cards, crystal medicine oracle. So let's just look at some of them and see. I liked it because it seemed like a deck that I could use with people from all backgrounds. I like that it was round too, which is weird. I have to get used to like shuffling it, like and holding it. And so, yeah, let's actually, I'm going to pull up 3 cards and let's see what a message is for us just in this time and space. But again, can your intuition help you if you want to restart your life, and in what I'm doing, restart in a new place. So I really am following my intuition and actually shamanic practices that were indicating to me very strongly, yeah, there are other parts of the planet that you need to kind of touch in on. I don't know if any of you know about sort of ley lines, energy lines, that the earth really has like an energetic grid in the same way that we have veins, we have blood flow, we have energy meridians. I really believe, and others as well, that the earth has like energy lines, almost like highways, but they're within the earth and close to the surface of the earth. And so Um, there are places where maybe we go and we get a little activated, and we also touch in our energy with that of the planet, of Mother Gaia. Let me know if you've heard of any of this. And so I'm listening to my intuition. So as you see me moving around, it's really intuitively led. And so some of the tools I use are oracle cards. So let's, for you guys, for your benefit, let's just pull 3 cards. And so this deck is completely new to me. I don't have the meanings memorized, but we've got the book here, and it's by Rachelle Charman. Rachelle Charman. I'll show you again. And I'm really resonating with that deep blue. So let's see what comes up with this round. Let's see. What is that? Soul retrieval. Okay. Soul retrieval, middle world, Galena, and then the number 29. Soul retrieval. What is soul retrieval? So in general, again, without looking at her specific meaning, but soul retrieval is about the fact that we are made up of different parts. Like you've heard of the inner child. Even within you, there might be like the wise one, like the more mature one, the one who's maybe been damaged by, trauma. There's different selves, there's different aspects of you. And so a soul retrieval is literally when a shaman or a healer brings back a part of you that was lost. So let me give you an example of why a soul retrieval might be needed. Say someone, a huge one would be someone was sexually assaulted as a young person or as a child. That part of them that was damaged, again, this is sort of spiritually, sort of breaks off and is literally, it's like damaged. Imagine like literally it goes somewhere else. It kind of, you lose it, you lose part of yourself. People even use that language, right? That's often, for instance, why some people become alcoholics or start using drugs, right? They've had some really terrible trauma. So soul retrieval is working with someone, a healer, to bring that part of you back. Okay, so let's keep going. So again, just giving you a sample of what these cards look like, and I will put the link, if I can access the American link, the Amazon US link, I will put it below. Any purchase that you make, if I recommend it and it's on Amazon, there's a they give a small fee, a referral fee to the person who sends you to Amazon. One of the few good things about Amazon, right? Let's pull a second card from the Crystal Medicine Oracle. Mother Mary, unconditional love. Let me hold this one up. So here, oops. Okay, let me rotate it. Let me rotate her. Unconditional love. Okay. And she's putting a diamond as the crystal that goes with it. Okay. So this one, of course, Mother Mary, in many traditions in the divine feminine, is considered, that is what she's about, is that sort of overwhelming spiritual love of all beings. Let me see. And I'll show you the book as well, because like I said, this is new to me. Just got it, just opened it today. Just opened it. Let's see, 29, 30. Okay, getting to 32, 33. Okay, so this is what the book looks like, guys. If you are interested in just using it as an aid. So unconditional love. This is one of the most powerful cards in the deck. Wow, that's interesting. And it has come to you to remind you that you are love. So soul retrieval. So this idea of bringing back parts of ourselves that were lost through trauma, and then unconditional love, that you are love, love which has no boundaries, the energy that makes up the universe. I mean, many people say that really the universe itself is made up, the feeling of it is like intense love when you really get to the core of creation and the creator. Okay. um, love is what makes the world go round, and without love, there is no life. And then it talks about um, this is so interesting. Are you feeling a lack of love? Are you searching for love in people or other things outside of yourself? Have you lost yourself? Are you trying to find your way home? You can see how that would also go with the soul retrieval, because the soul retrieval, again, is bringing parts of ourself that were hurt. It's soul retrieval always involves parts of ourselves that were damaged or hurt and broke off. So it's also combining that with the quality of unconditional love. Wow. Okay. And there's a lot. I'm not going to read all of it. And Mother Mary, the mother of Jesus, holds unconditional love in its purest form. Okay. And she talks about why she links that with the crystal, with the diamond. And then she gives like a ceremony or a ritual you can do, very, very simple. So really beautiful. So it looks like each card gets the illustration, one page, and then it gets so each one looks like it gets about 3 pages. Okay. And this is how thick the book is. So it's fairly thick. I don't know if you can really kind of compare. Okay. Let's pull one more. And so if you have any questions and you're not in the live, which of course I understand, it's Monday, and it's the middle of the day, but again, it's end of day for me. And it would be like the end of the workday for me. And I typically like to go live in the evening, but that would mean I'd have to go live at midnight, which I'm not going to do, because we're all about the self-care. We're all about the rest now that I am officially retired. Let's pull one more. So we've got soul retrieval, unconditional love, and what else is the message? So this is the message for you. If you're watching this is the message for you. Okay, what's this one? Wow, this is, wait a minute. You guys, you can't make this up. Mel, are you still here? Because I think it was 2 days ago, I did the reading, or 3 days ago. Some cards jumped out of the deck, and then when I went to pull for the reading, the same cards came up again. Okay, you can't make that up. So this is the card at the beginning that I said I pulled, that you are a healer. So for some of you watching, this is beautiful. You're going through a process of soul retrieval. And I want to amend that. You don't have to have someone do it for you. Through your own inner work, journaling, deep shadow work, you can retrieve parts of yourself that were broken off through trauma. So if you were abused, whether sexual abuse, emotional abuse, lack of care, physical illness that maybe left you isolated, you can do your soul repair and soul retrieval yourself. It's a process. You're being told to tap into unconditional love, that it's there for you, and that you are that, and that you are a healer. You have some sort of healing ability within you. And also, this can be that you yourself are in a healing process. Let's look that up. Let's look up healer. What's funny is 5 is my favorite number. And you can see this is 14, 4 and 1, 5. So let's look that up, what she says. You've called this card into your awareness today as a confirmation that you are your greatest healer and that healing is at hand. You've been a healer in many lifetimes. Okay. And she goes on. So I love this new deck. I'm going to show you a couple more, and I'm just going to go through the deck. But that was a mini reading. And I don't know if you can see how that made sense. Again, soul retrieval, right? Bringing back parts of you that were lost through trauma. Unconditional love. You have to welcome those parts back. You have to heal through love, and that healing is happening, and you may be able to facilitate healing if you would like to. So I'm just going to pull some cards and hold them up so you can see this deck. Okay, Divine Masculine. And I'm seeing these for the first time because Medicine Pouch, Soul Awakening. Just want you to see the artwork. I kind of like the artwork. It's not a style necessarily that I would do, but I like it. Going within. Ooh, okay, hold on. Angels and spirit guides. mean, she's a little, I don't know, she looks kind of alien. All right. It's this one here. That's beautiful. I think I saw this one and liked it. Ancestor Healing. Love that one. That might have been one of the ones that made me get this deck. So tomorrow I will show you creativity, fire, and then she gives a crystal, like I said, Bixbite. She's choosing unusual crystals. Like she's not going for like the rose quartz or the turquoise or the, you know, the amethyst. Let's see what else. What's this one? Your teacher, Shatikite. Wow, beautiful wolf there. Nice. There's wolf. Okay. Celebration, red jasper. Okay. I like red jasper. It's kind of like this color. Can be even a deeper red. Transformation, which is the snake. Around the world, the snake is linked with transformation and is not a negative typically. What's this? Crystal blessing. Okay. This one, I think I also saw this one and liked it. Dance, right? Yeah, she is really listing some odd crystals. Okay, what is this? Boulder opal. I'm like, these are obscure. Divine feminine, the moon, black moonstone. Black moonstone. Ah, I'm thinking of what moonstone looks like. I have not seen black moonstone. Let's go on. So interesting. Reflection. Okay, rodent, no, wait a minute. Rhodonite, which I happen to know what that is, but that's a rare one. I happen to have a rhodonite back home. Rebirth, a Shiva lingam, which is a particular stone that's found in a river in India. So I'm not going to show you all of them, but that is the Crystal Medicine Oracle. So do you trust your intuition? Let me know. Do you listen? Do you listen to your intuition? And how do you listen to your intuition? Do you listen to your intuition? And how do you listen to your intuition? That's the question. Let me even just put it in the chat. Yeah. Do you listen to your intuition? To your intuition? Intuition? And how? How does it show up for you? How does it show up for you? So let me know what any questions or any comments and that I can do for the next video tomorrow. I want to keep it around 20, no more than 30 minutes. Vicky says, I don't know how. Vicky, watch my video yesterday. I do talk about the ways. I give 3 ways to more tap into your intuition. So actually watch yesterday's video. Let me just give you the title really quick. Hold on. Because it does. Let me go to my channel. Hang on. Let me close that. Yeah, how to receive divine help. Because I'm not going to restate the whole video. It was almost an hour. But if you even go like 10 minutes in, so how to receive divine help, 3 tips to make it easier. I'm talking about how to tap into your intuition. Yeah, you are absolutely welcome. Vicky, why don't I pull a card for you from this new deck? Give me, I need to start to break it in. So again, the box is really big. And because I'm traveling, I don't know. Should I keep the box? Because it keeps them, right? The cards sit in here, but you guys, this is really pretty bulky, right? Versus if I travel with it like this and the book is like this, it's much, much smaller, right? Versus this thing. So I have to really think about that as I slow travel. So I'm going to pull a card for Vicky, and then I will look it up unless it's one of the ones we already pulled, which would be weird, which would mean that there's a theme. As an intuitive, as a priestess myself. Oh my. She got the same. Vicky, were you here when I was talking about this card? So it has 33 cards in it. This is the one that I said, right? When I pulled a card from a new deck, it says shaman, healer. So that came up for you. So it's interesting. Maybe I'm getting this maybe sometime for you, maybe some years from now. But it can go two ways. You are healing yourself, you're in a healing process, and ultimately you may have healing abilities. You may have healing abilities. But you guys, again, replay folks, do you not see how you can't make this stuff up? I literally was like, this is the card I pulled, the one card I pulled out of the deck when I first got it, opened it earlier today, shuffled it, and I like to kind of see what its message is. And this was, and then I decided to pull for this person, for Vicky, and she got the same card. So this is really a theme here. And Numite. I have never heard of that crystal. It looks like it's a dark blue or black crystal. But again, a shaman. Vicky, do you know what a shaman is? Watch my video yesterday, okay? Just have it in the background. You don't have to like watch it. You can listen to it like a podcast. That's how my dream interpretation cards were. Huh. Tell me what you mean. That's how your dream interpretation cards were? They were round? What do you mean? Or the blue? You have to be more specific. Just by shuffling and okay. Uh-huh. Okay. They kept showing me the close card. Meaning repeating. Yeah. I think that's what you mean. So a repeating message is important. Spirit, I literally, when I'm doing readings for people and at home, or I should say where I lived, I would use multiple decks. And sometimes we'd get literally the same card. Like if I pulled the tarot and it was the 14th card, I'd pull that same card in another deck. And that's when Spirit is really trying to drive a message home. So again, for you, are you in a healing process or are you studying healing, Vicky? I'd be really, yeah. Oh, the healer card repeated too. So Vicky, pay attention to that. I don't know how old you are. I'm looking at the little sort of, the image there that you have. So yeah, you very likely have some healing abilities and you are also in a process of healing yourself. Let's read more about that because that seems to be the theme today for those of you who tune in after. New Might awakens your natural healing abilities. It connects you to earth medicines and it also connects you deeper to your shamanic wisdom. Also, yeah, those dark, I really tend to like the stones and crystals that are a deep dark color. And so, yeah, with this deck, with each card, she gives a crystal. But that is what came up for you. So, yeah, you're welcome. Ah, oh, wow. Okay, you just joined the Jehovah's Witness. That's interesting. I have a family member who's a Jehovah's Witness. Um, yeah. Vicky, how old are you? Or just give me a range. Are you quite young? I'm curious. Yeah, I'm really curious. The healer card repeated too, alignment. Mm-hmm. You don't know much about it. Oh no, I know a lot about it. Yeah, you're 25. Well, yeah, you're exploring. They will not they will not allow you to do anything like this, to use cards or anything like that. As a tool, I don't think that they will even like the word intuition. So that's interesting. Yeah. So you just joined the congregation and I'm learning about it. Yeah, I have a family member who is a very strict Jehovah's Witness, and her um, family and her kids are all very, yeah, everything. It's just, I like to rant. Oh, absolutely. That is called bibliomancy, but I don't think that they will support that as well. There's a word for that called bibliomancy, which just means, yeah, opening. And it doesn't actually have to be the Bible, but any spiritual text in any religion and getting the message. They may, yeah. But that's about all I can really say on it. But it's just interesting to me because the fact that you're saying you're interested in this type of stuff, they will absolutely forbid that. So, um, just something for you to know. But I hope you are in a healing, phase. You haven't said that you are, but I bet you there's some healing going on for you. Yeah, it's called bibliomancy. You can look it up. It's literally a form of divination where, the person would open their holy book and go to a message. So, yeah. Yeah, they do. They have a very they have a yeah. Do your research yourself. You might want to look them up from other sources and just see. But yeah, explore, and if you feel comfortable and you feel supported and happy there, then then that is good. So, in terms of this, oops, guys, I don't even know how to take. Hold on, because Vicky made so many comments. Hold on. Yeah, there you are. Okay, how I take it off the screen. So again, in terms of, I believe that our intuition is a natural ability that we all have. And so we can tap into it to understand how to help us make choices, because I believe we're always being supported. We're always being basically led and guided into what to do. So, on that note, I think I'm going to stop for today. And again, those of you who watch from the future, if you have, and the regulars of the channel especially, I'd love to know if you have questions, if you want me to cover anything, as I'm going to be making a bunch of videos in December on different topics. I want to see what you guys are interested in. Again, I'm trusting my intuition as I'm slow traveling around and really tapping into spirit. This channel is for those who are spiritual, identify as spiritual, not necessarily a specific religion, or and they're interested in world spirituality from all different traditions. Then this channel is for you. Oh, and before I go, I do want to give this. And you guys know sometimes I've cut down on doing readings because everybody's a tarot reader on YouTube, and I do way more than that. My skills go much deeper than that, but into the tarot and oracle cards are simply a vehicle for intuition to speak through. So what I'm focusing on more, even though I'm retired, right? Because I don't want to stop doing what I love to do. I want to put this in the live, but I have there a quiz. This is for those of you who are serious. Um, I would say high achieving, sensitive women who are dealing with stress. And I talk about the 5 main stress imbalances that can affect your well-being. And that's based on the system that I'm trained in and that I coach people on how to decrease their stress, their stretch. That's the yoga. Decrease their stress. So take the quiz, and if you'd like to go deeper, you can, I think for pretty low cost, you can book a session with me where we just talk about the answers. And then if you're interested in coaching, you can see some of the testimonials. So I combine my work as a massage therapist, yoga teacher, and healer over many decades, and create, I think I have a 3-session packet, I think is the shortest one, and then a longer packet. And I call it the Mindful Meridian Method, where I teach you acupressure, yoga, breathing, and other holistic stress reduction techniques, all sort of in my own unique method. Okay. So that quiz is called Wisdom Within Stress and Your Body. It's like a scorecard. So men or women, you can take it. It's for everyone. Okay. So, yeah. And let me see if there are any questions. Okay, I think that is it. Oh, my goodness. Yep, and it is the middle of the day, so most folks are at work, I would imagine, even if they're self-employed, they are at work. But yeah, this is going to be a good time for me to go live. And I'll put the link for this below if I can find the Amazon link for the US. Because I did just stop my Amazon Prime. Because honestly, I'm also trying to shop at Amazon less, but again, being in the UK, this was the easiest way to get it, but I am not shopping at Amazon the way I have in the past. I've cut it way down and I'll continue sort of working with that. I encourage you guys to actually support smaller stores, smaller businesses, and even big businesses that aren't like the mega businesses, because they employ people as well. So let me know, again, to the regulars of the channel, any spiritual topics and any topics on holistic wellness or meditation that you would like information on or that you'd like me to do a video on. All right. Mwah. Much love, peace, and blessings. Bye-bye for now. Gonna end stream. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Unless I'm taking a rest break, a rest day. All right.